With his strawberry blonde hair and classic leading man features, Robert Redford was Hollywood's golden boy for most of his 7-decade career. Redford passed away Tuesday morning, having died in his sleep at his home in Utah. Clayton Davis is chief awards editor for Variety.
He was just like kind of like an everyday guy who was really good at acting, really good at directing, a really good person, and people loved him for it.
After rising to stardom in the 60s, Redford became one of the biggest box office stars of the 70s with iconic roles in such films as All the President's Men with Dustin Hoffman, The Way We Were with Barbra Streisand, but many feel his best pairing was in the two films he made with fellow golden boy Paul Newman, The Sting and Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. Joe Newmeyer is a film journalist with WOR Radio.
There are moments in Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid that are funny precisely because Redford is kind of playing them very straight and kind of serious, and Newman is the one who's joking around. You would think it would be the opposite, but in that kind of upturning of expectations comes some of the magic.
He added directing to his resume and eventually won the Oscar as Best Director for Ordinary People in 1980. But many say his being a champion for independent and low-budget films by co-creating the Sundance Film Festival and Institute in 1981 may be his greatest contribution to motion pictures.
Ended up launching careers of Quentin Tarantino, Steven Soderbergh, amazing actors, amazing directors all across the board. Independent cinema was really something that was close to Redford's heart.
Charles Robert Redford was born in Santa Monica, California on August 18, 1936. He made his Broadway debut in the late 50s, then transitioned to television and film. At the height of his popularity, Redford held his own against his heavyweight box office contemporaries Clint Eastwood, Gene Hackman, Jack Nicholson, and Warren Beatty.
He was rugged like Clint Eastwood, but accessible. He could be tough like Gene Hackman, but loving and touching.
And there's others, including like we just said, Burt Reynolds and Steve McQueen and a lot of great actors. But Redford was the top box office draw from like 74 to 76.
Robert Redford was 89.